Now, if you're looking for a swinging place to hang out, you need to come to Nothing, Arizona. And what is here? Nothing. Except the full service Walmart, but I don't think they're open today. In fact, it looks like they've been closed for a couple days. By the way, if you're going to drive on back sandy roads like this, it might be a good idea to order the optional all-wheel drive system on this Mitsubishi. Welcome to the swinging town of Chloride, Arizona. Population about 100 people, 50 dogs, and a cow and a donkey. They actually have a post office here. And here's Main Street with a very nice, well-maintained road. And by golly, they really do have a post office here, except it's never open. Gas only 29 cents a gallon. Unfortunately, they don't have any. Well, Chloride was fun, but time to leave, so we'll get on the old Chloride freeway and only 89 miles to Vegas. Even though these old highways are dated, they're still modern with rest stops. Here's the Chloride Highway Outhouse and the Chloride Highway Rec Center with all the modern facilities. 1800. Now we're back to the 2015 Mitsubishi Sport SUV. Here is the side view. Pretty nice looking vehicle. And a peek from the rear. Now in the Oriental SUV compact market, Honda, Toyota, Mazda, Hyundai and Kia pretty much own it. Toss in the stuff from GM and Ford. The Mitsubishi is just a drop in the bucket as far as sales go. On the other hand, if you own one of these, the advantage is you won't see yourself coming and going every day going to work. Not too many of these around. Under the hood is a tiny 2.0 liter 4-cylinder putting out 148 horsepower, hooked to either a 5-speed manual transmission, which is rather unusual in an age of 6-speed manuals being standard with other manufacturers, or a CVT automatic like I had. And this is small. Look at all that empty space we have down in here between the engine block and the bodywork. Fuel consumption is rated at 24 miles per gallon in the city and 30 on the highway. Well, we'll see. Now here's a view of the interior. I am sitting in the back seat and have plenty of headroom even with this panorama sunroof. Now if you want to see the panorama sunroof in action, here you go. By the way, all you get is a glass to look in and out solid. The glass doesn't go back. So this is more for viewing instead of air circulation. Now this glass roof is great in the wintertime as it is here. But if you live in the desert and it's 120 degrees outside, you might want to keep this closed. There's nothing fancy about the materials used in this vehicle. A bit on the stark side, but then again, the materials are very sturdy and look like they'll hold up on the long haul. Got a very simple gauge cluster with lots of useful information in the middle to read. The computer information button's hidden behind these stalks, but you don't need to see it, you just need to feel it. No problem. Got a nice sized glove box, plenty of room in there, the way it should be. Now this vehicle had all-wheel drive, so if you're out in the sand or snow, you push the FWD button here in the console. A total thumbs up for the climate control system. 3 simple knobs, the way it should be. One for the temperature, one for fan speed, and the other to direct the airflow. No my touch, this touch, computer stuff, none of that nonsense. This is the way all climate control systems should be, and that's just the end of that subject. Now the audio system is very easy to use as well. The only complaint I had is some of the buttons are a little on the small side, so if you're wearing gloves in cold weather, this could be an issue. Just a minor complaint. And believe it or not, we get high performance paddle shifters on the steering column for a tiny little 4-cylinder engine. Amazing. Well, if you need the passing power on the freeway, every little bit helps, I suppose. Okay, this is my one big complaint here outside on the bodywork. You got these outside panels here that collect dirt and mud. It's been raining outside. Got dirt on my fingers, but not too much because a lot of it's rubbed off on my pants, where it's been rubbing every time I get out. And it's made worse by the super wide rocker panels that force your leg on the outside bodywork when you get out. If you're wearing white pants, you got a girlfriend who likes to dress up in slacks, this is going to be an issue. You need to keep it clean. Now, according to the window sticker, the engine and transmission and other components, around 49%, come direct from Japan. But according to this sticker, this vehicle is built by Americans in Illinois. So for those of you who like to buy American, here you go. And finishing off on the interior, there's decent room in the back here. The seats do fold down, of course, for more storage space. And for your money, you do get a spare tire. If you're looking for a powerful engine on this vehicle, you're not going to get it. Passing power is not the main feature here, although the engine does pull well at low RPMs like a tractor. If you can keep the highway mileage down to 60-65 miles per hour, you might reach around 26 to 27 miles per gallon, but at these 75 mile per hour plus highway speeds, we're looking around 25 to 24 miles per gallon. If you could do better, let me know. Now, this is our headlight test of the Mitsubishi. As you can see on high beam, more than adequate light, but when you put on low beam, you see it cuts off at exactly 57 feet. So you're driving on back roads at high speeds, especially where there's wildlife, you need to be careful and have your brights back on whenever possible, because you don't have much distance on these low beam lights. In fact, here I am at 60 feet, a little bit of brightness, turning into complete darkness. Here's another view of the headlights from the driver's seat. High beam, low beam. As you can see, once again, beyond 60 feet, there's not much to look at. High beam, low beam. Now on the freeway, this is what the high beams look like. And you can see the difference when you go to the low beam as the Prince of Darkness comes into view. I hope there's not an elk standing up on the hill there. Better turn the brights back on. Alright, how much does it cost? Well, base price was $24,000, but with navigation, leather, and other goodies, keeping it $29,945. About what others charge in this class. Now here's my take on the Mitsubishi. If you do lots of high-speed highway driving at 75 miles per hour and above, obviously this isn't the ideal setup, because you do have a small little 4-cylinder engine, and that front end is flat, so it's pushing a lot of air. On the other hand, for city driving, backcountry roads, and off-roading, this performs about as well as any other vehicle in this class. And you do have a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty on the drivetrain, and a 5-year, 60,000-mile warranty on the rest of the vehicle. So if you don't like what the other manufacturers are offering, the Mitsubishi might work for you. People find my videos so exciting, they just can't help themselves.